was something beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know. Whoa. Should I cross my legs like this? Now get. What's going on, YouTube? This is Durant Cersei. I'm not gonna be here long. Of course, we say that every single time, and I mean it this time. But who knows what'll happen. But I wanted to first off process performing for the first time in 3 years, and then coming back from performing, performing solo, and coming back from performing to do a show like Sofar Sounds. I'm gonna talk about the whole situation, what happened, everything that happened. Well, pretty much a lot of things that happened today. First of all, we know about the piano situation, the keyboard situation. So I ended up not finding a keyboardist. My engineer, who's worked on pretty much all of my recent songs, I reached out to him maybe a few days before. He's a musician, he knows people, but one of his people said he couldn't do it, and then he said he wanted to reach out to some more people, and I was just like, no, it's just like, it's too much, it's too close to crunch time. He was like, no, but I know musicians who do this, but I was like, nah, I'll just go on and use my tracks, And so I just had to come to terms with the fact that I had to do with tracks. I wanted to cancel, but I felt like I had made a commitment. And even though I'm not doing what I want to, what I envision, I still made a commitment. I just didn't want to tell them that I couldn't do it, especially so close to the show date. I just felt like that'd be very unprofessional. And I'm just like, let it go. Whatever happens, happens. But on the day of the show, I was pretty much going crazy. There's so many things that was going on personally. I'm really open about my life here as much as I can and with friends, everybody. But I keep my family situation to myself. Of course, my close friends know, but there's something I probably would never get online or anything to, talk about. Whether it's, illnesses or arguments or anything that has to do with my, pretty much my siblings, my mother, and all that. I don't talk about it because I'm just one of those people when it comes to my family, my friends, my close friends, because I have friends that people I've been friends with for 25 years plus. Comes to them, if I was in a relationship, whoever I'm dating, it's just things I just don't play with. And it's like, when you put it out there, you open the world to that part of, your life. And so I'm the type of person who I take everything like, I don't be wanting to get online, I be wanting to fight. So I'm just like, I just don't bring that out because I don't want people giving me their opinions on my friends, on my mother, my brother, sister. I just don't know. I don't even post pictures of them because it's just like, ain't none of your business. Ain't none of nobody's business. And yeah, that's just how it is. But yeah, I had a lot of personal things happen right before the show, a few hours before the show. And I was screaming, I was yelling, I was upset. So I drove to the show, very much not wanting to do it. Now, I was not in the mental space to do it. I've been upset about things personally. Also, the keyboard situation. It was just I felt like the world, everything was just against me at this point going into the show. So the show is sold out. And, I'm finding out that it was sold out, and a lot of the sold outness had nothing to do with people I really wanted to be there. So people were calling me that day, the show is sold out. The show is sold out, I can't get any tickets. And I'm just like, why did you wait to the last? Oh, because you thought nobody wanted to come. to see you perform. Nobody wants to come see you. You're not nobody. No, I'm kidding. But I'm just like, why did y'all wait till the last minute? Y'all knew about this months. And this is one reason I really get upset when I perform, because I know that there's going to be a friendship that ends. And there was. Well, not really, but yeah, we'll get into that. And so I'm going into the show, I'm just very much not feeling it at all. So when I get there, it's a nice place. The owner's nice looking. It was a very nice setting and environment. I must say, the Sofar people are very, very nice, very professional. Everything went smoothly on that end. So we get there, they called me and they're like, hey, are you here? And I was outside. I was inside already. And so I texted her, I was like, I'm in here, where are you at? Where are you at? Blah, blah, blah. So we have to do a sound check. When we do the sound check, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I sounded a hot ass mess. I did the longest sound check, I think, out of everybody, because I don't know if it was the sound or my vocals. Okay, it was a little bit of both. I sounded terrible. So I was like, please let me do another song. The guy who was doing the sound, he's pretty much giving me this, he was very nice too. He was giving me this look like, son, this ain't me. And I'm like, it is you, it's the sound. And so I was like, can I get another sound? He was like, just sing it all out so we'll know what's going on with the sound. So I'm singing the other song. I sound terrible. I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I have a voice. I don't think I can sing no more. I don't know if it was because I haven't been on stage in 3 years. I don't know what was going on, but I sounded a mess. And there was people sitting in there. I was so embarrassed because those people heard me sound like complete. It sounded like, now if I was listening to me singing, I'd be like, you sure you can sing? You sure you want to sing? That's how horrible I sounded. And I'm not really trying to be funny. I'm really not trying to cap. Whatever the kids, whatever you say. I sounded a hot ass mess. And so they were basically like, we gotta wrap this up. And I was like, I'm freaking deep out. My friend / barber's coming with his wife, who has to be at work a few hours after the show. I have another friend coming, people are coming. It's a sold out show. And then on top of it, I have these other artists who sound amazing and who have instruments. It was only 2 other artists. It was us 3. And they had instruments. I had a track. Imagine how that made me feel on top of the sound check, sounding like a hot ass mess. So the first guy, he's like a Christian artist, really great sound, really nice folks. I love his falsetto. And I'm just sitting there. This is probably how I'm sitting in my chair like this, thinking to myself, how am I going to follow that? And the reason I say that, not because I don't think I'm talented, is because I didn't have any instruments. He played his instrument, and people were so engaged with him, and his music sounded really good. He was a Christian artist. I don't know if I said that already. He was a Christian artist, but it was so good. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go there with my tracks, and I'm also gonna go up there, and I sounded like complete shit at the sound check. I am about to pee on myself. So I did have to technically go use the bathroom, so I went and did that. And so I'm sitting there probably looking crazy before, because they had a break after each performance. So after his performance, I went next. And then there was a lady that went after me. And so during the break, after I went to the bathroom, I came and sat down, and then the sound engineer came across to talk to me. He was like, have you performed before? I was like, is it that bad? He was like, are you okay? He was asking me about, was I okay? Because I know I was freaking, the whole day was just like, this is not right. This ain't it. And so I was like, yeah, I've performed. It's just been 3 years. And I'm just kind of freaking out, the sound check. And he was kind of, trying to, give me that pep talk. So it came time for me to get up on stage. And here I am with my cell phone, with my tracks. I forgot to tell a joke about, the keyboardist part. I was supposed to tell a joke between, but I just left it out. Anyways, my first song is Dream About You. First, let me tell you a story about Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is one of my all-time favorite female, she's my favorite, all-time favorite female singer, songwriter. I love a lot of artists, but Mariah Carey is my all-time favorite. And Mariah Carey remade this song called I Wanna Know What Love Is. And she used to frustrate the hell out of me when she performed it live because at the beginning, I gotta take a little time. And it seemed like every time she got to, I gotta take a little time, it was always something shaky around there. I gotta take a little time. And it's like she's shaky right there, but the whole song, oh, she's like belting and killing it for the rest of the song. It's like, why are you not getting this simple part? Gotta take a little time. It's like the easiest part for your voice. Until I did Dream About You at Sofar. So first of all, I want to apologize to Mariah Carey. I know she'll never hear this. I want to apologize to you. I understood at the time, but I was just really upset because I'm like, I know you can get it. That was just the easy part of the song. So, Dream About You, if you've heard the song, I go, yeah. All those notes, horrible. And it was like, yeah. Then I get into the song, in my mind, a whole love story of you and I. Run out of breath. Now, if you go on my page, you can hear me singing this song live in a house. But when I get on stage, whole love story of you and I. And then I remember the microphone being right here. Whole love story of you and I. And then I did this because I ran out of breath. And I'm just like, this is starting out horrible. Late time after time. Then it's starting to pick up. Suddenly everything feels so right. I'm like, yes, got it. And then I started, singing. That's when I started blowing. But the verse, up until the beginning, up until, hold on, story, you and I. A hot ass mess. I was embarrassed. Embarrassed. So I'm singing Dream About You and I'm killing, in my opinion, the rest of the song. Because I'm hitting the notes, all the high notes. It kind of reminded me of Mariah Carey. The time I was frustrated with Mariah Carey because she did this. And like, this is why I don't like to judge singers. I don't like to talk about singers at all. If I don't like it, I turn it off. I don't get online and talk about people who can't sing. I don't do that because I'm worried about this one. I'm trying to keep the karma right for this vocal. And so my next song is the one for me, which is, I was like, this, that was my latest song that I wanted to do, my very first song. Even though I recorded songs, that was the first song that I written and produced and recorded and released. So I did the one for me. Brandon Simmons, the guy that did Summer Fling 21, and he also did my Christmas song. Co-produced, did the music for that. He did like a remix type thing with it. And I don't know, people didn't really, I don't know, I'm on stage, I'm in the moment kind of, but I'm sensing, people don't, because I'm talking about monogamy. And I know people don't care about monogamy. And so I'm like singing a song, someone who won't cheat on me, someone who won't cheat. Is it so hard to believe that's the one for me? And I was playing with them, and then on top of it, the microphone, I don't know, I couldn't get it off. I was trying to because I'm just trapped on a stand. I'm trying to move it, I can't, so I'm like, just stop. So I keep staying. And so I get to my third song. And the third song, I was gonna do a cover song, but I ended up doing The First Time, which if you don't know about The First Time is about things that I saw growing up as far as abuse and all that good stuff. So I get to the song, I'm doing good. Like from now on, I'm doing like, yes, I'm getting it, even though I'm with tracks. So that part is still annoying. And so I'm getting through this. And then we get to the first time, and then on the second verse, I say, as a young man, I was dazed and confused, pushed down some stairs, blood stained on my house, blood stained on my white shoes, but I refused. So I said, blood stained on my white shoes. As soon as I said that, started crying. Like, and then when I said blood stain on my white shoes, I said shit. I said it right in the microphone. I said, blood stain on my white shoes, but shit. Why? Then I started crying. And then I'm like, they started clapping in the audience, but I'm just like, get it together. And then I come back in, you know, because the rest of the song, but I refuse to let that memory keep me from love. I didn't even sing that part. And then I went right into crying for the first time. And I didn't realize that crying fucks your voice up. I'm ready to give my all. So I started to get back into the groove, and I could feel the tears like coming. 100 to whoever the love. I do it one more time, and then I get to whoever the love of my life is. And then I break down and cry again. And this time, I fall to the ground. Well, I kind of, glide to the ground. And then I just do this. I don't remember exactly, but I remember doing something like this. And I was just like on the floor during Sofar Sounds in front of a sold out crowd, crying. I mean, I wanted to go into this hoping people would feel things. I didn't want it to turn into a point where I'm crying and can't hit the notes. The crying part really doesn't bother me. It's just like crying. My voice couldn't recover from the crying. It could, but it didn't really recover fully because I just had another song to go right into, and then I was over. So, they're clapping. They're giving me good energy. The crowd was great. Of course, my set was probably the wackest because I had tracks. Understandable. And so I get into the last song, Please Don't Forget About Me. And towards the end, I feel my voice is slipping away. And so the whole song I did great until the last high note in Please Don't Forget About Me. And it's like, why did you hit that? Why did you try? You should have just, the only one. But I tried to do, the only, and I went, so yeah, I cracked. The only one. But then I did, please don't forget about me. It was over. Now, I'm gonna say this because I know my friends love me. They care about me, the ones that came. And we're gonna talk about the ones that didn't. First, my friend, the barber, he was like, I thought I was gonna have to come up there and help you. So basically he was telling me that first part was just as shaky as I thought. Yeah, so it was so, and so the other one, I don't remember what she said, but I don't think I don't know. But I have to make it up to them. I'm really gonna have to make it up to them. So I'm going to do something. And I'm just gonna make, because I feel like they need to see me in my real element. But you know what? When it comes to Sofar Sounds, I don't think that's really my thing. I think that's for people who play instruments or who have bands and stuff like that. It's not for people like me who struggle to find a band. I've struggled to find. It's kind of like, because I really thrive on a huge crowd. This was very intimate, sold out, but it was really intimate. I really like a lot of space because I thrive when it's not as intimate. I don't know. Maybe intimacy scares me. I don't know. But yeah. So that was over, and people were giving me good vibes, good words, encouragement, and all that good stuff. Some lady came up to me. She was like, "Just let it go." She grabbed me. She's like, "Just let it go. I'm praying that you let it go." Of course, she was probably talking about, this fool broke down and cried in front of us. So, and it's funny because all this, there's this sold out audience. It's a great opportunity for me, whether I sounded amazing or not. It's just really, I don't know why I got caught up in, the people who didn't come. Because there are a lot of people that I really care about that didn't show up. My best friend didn't show up, but my best friend was like, a personal family problem, and I'm totally understanding that. And see, that's all I ask. I'm not one of those people like, you have to be at every performance. Like, I understand my friends go through stuff. It was when my friend said something's, is happening here. That's all I ask. Like, if you can't do it, then just let me know. It's the people that, I'm gonna go, and then don't. And then don't speak to me. And sometimes a lot of people, they'll say, I'm gonna go. Like one of my cousins, that's why me and her don't talk. It's like, I'm gonna come to your show, and then just telling everybody how she wants to come to my show, then the show came. Disappeared. I haven't talked to her since. That's been years ago. But my friend was like, hey, I can't make it to the show. I have this personal matter going on. Understandable, because we're friends and I know what's going on, but she let me know you can't come on. I can't come to the show. Now let's talk about these other people. I'm really learning that it's not really, that big of a thing. It's not like rocket science, but I really have been very supportive of a lot of people. And I really don't think about it until I have moments where it's time to support me. Like when I'm in the moment going to people's events and stuff like that, I'm not thinking about, ooh, I'm supporting you, so you gotta support me. I'm going because I think that we have a friendship or whatever relationship, building a relationship or whatever. So I'm coming because this is what is important to you. But it's when it's my thing, that's when I'm thinking like, oh, there's nobody really hardly, these people that you support. Like my best friend, she's not in no arts or anything like that. But if she needs me, I come to, and vice versa. That's why all of my friends are not, my real friends are not musicians. They're not actors. They're regular, real people. And because it just feels like everybody that wants to do music, that wants to do theater or anything, everybody's out for themselves. And perseverance, self-love, all that stuff is important. You should do that. But just kind of, not being supportive of other people is wrong. But, people can do what they want to. It's not really it's not a shocking thing. Did I say self-perseverance? Did I say that right? I think I said it right. I got a college degree and don't remember. Anyways, so I had a lady I thought was my friend, and she didn't come to the show. Now let me tell a story about her because she really upset me. We went this long periodically time of you having your eyes set on this guy. Finally, after being so obsessed in the mind about this guy, you get this guy, and now you don't talk to anybody. I have a show, I let you know. You don't show up. You don't even call to see what's going on with the show. Because at first, before, when you do a show, let me know. I want to come, And now you got what you wanted, which was this man you've been lusting after for years. Now nothing else matters. So I say, you know what? This is what we doing. Because this is blatant. This is blatant, like you don't give a fuck. We just gonna exit stage left. So I'm not above blocking people. I don't care about you at this point because you don't care about me. So my days of supporting is over. There are people, well, I'm not gonna say that. Let me not talk too crazy. Mariah Carey will always be supportive. But these local artists, I'm not here for it no more. Like, it's just like, I'm all for everybody doing what they want to do, cool, but you know, DFW has shown its ass to me. And my friend said, you can't just look at everybody, you know, like this because of what these people did. That's cool, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm really upset at the people who I have supported who didn't even try to come to the show. It was sold out. Yeah, it was sold out. But you didn't even try to come. I mean, when I look at it, you didn't even try. Cause telling me the day of it sold out. Okay, well, I told you this months ago. I mean, I was surprised it was sold out, but still, I'm like, I told you this months ago. Why didn't you get a ticket months ago? Y'all be going to go see these other people for who knows how many dollars, and they don't even know you or talk to you and don't care about you. But the people you claim, whatever. So that's one thing that has been one of the hardest parts, is like saying, you know, fuck it. You know, because at one point I stopped promoting the show. I just felt like, okay, people are not gonna come because everybody starts acting funny when I do a show. It's just weird. People just start acting distant and funny when I have a performance to come. Not people, everybody. We're not saying everybody. Everybody. The people who, you know, you find out are just a little flaky. You know, but my real friends, always true. And I know they would have been there, the ones that I know of, because, you know, whatever the case may be. Anyways, yeah, so that was my experience. I'm really happy I got to do it. I'm really excited to get back on stage doing theater. That's really what I want to do next. I want to do another, I haven't been on a theater stage in 3 years. So it'd be great to get back to doing that this summer. And we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to start another page, another YouTube page, because I love fragrances. I actually want my own fragrance line. And I'm gonna just start reviewing and talking about fragrances that I love. I have a lot, like I have a whole collection of fragrances, from body butters to travel sprays to full sizes, local brands, black owned brands. So I'm really into fragrances, candles, and all that stuff. So I want to do another channel where I'm talking about that. But this here was an experience, and I really don't want people to think that I'm mean or that I'm rude, but my whole attitude has been, and it will continue to be even more, that, you know, that's it. That's it. It ain't even no beef or nothing. It's just like, I see you, or, you know, you don't exist to me even though I see you. You know. So I have a new song coming out. It's not new, but I'm gonna explain it later, because I really don't want to what do you call it? I don't want to give it, like, it's not like a huge surprise, but I have an idea, and I just want to make sure that nobody try to steal it. You know, nobody local, because, you know, they don't say it, but they're inspired. A lot of them are inspired by me, but, you know, whatever. It's okay. You just gotta be inspired and support. Don't be funny supporting everybody else that don't care about you, and then you try to leave me because you don't think it's all good. But I ain't buying no more books, going to any programs, TV show. I'm not doing none of that shit, which is great, because, you know, I like to spend more time. I am gonna go see my peoples, you know, the people who know me know who I'm talking about. Still gonna see them, but yeah, I got a new song coming out, and this song is really kind of a, you know, my interpretation of a love I've had since I was a kid, you know? So with that being said, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I probably missed something, but I want to leave with this, and I'm making this up as I go along. I want to leave with this. I know how the world is right now, and I know that I can say crazy things myself, but I'm 41 years old, and I've come to terms with, and I accept and I acknowledge, especially if you listen to Rose Colored Glasses, I accept that I want to be loved and in a loving, monogamous relationship. Of course, I want money in my career, but that's one thing that I have not experienced in my 41 years of living, a happy, healthy relationship. It's weird being, comfortable with myself. And when I became comfortable with myself, which was later in life, some of these people became comfortable with themselves in their 20s. It was late 30s, maybe 40 for me. And when I became more comfortable with myself, I've seen that it's become harder for me to find that. Like, people gravitated more to me when I was hiding who I was. And I just think that's weird, but it's something I've realized. And so one day I hope to experience a love that doesn't, that's not bothered, who's free and accepting of me and accepting of themselves. And we accept each other, and we come together and we build something beautiful together, one-on-one, monogamous. That's what I want. I have never experienced that, and I hope to experience that. I want to fall in love with you. I tell the world I don't believe in love. I don't see myself in love.